So the next thing I'm going to show you is storage. So pretty much I'm going to show you the system that I use to store all of my items so that you can implement it with yours. So the only supplies that you need for this are you need some of these clear poly mailers. You can find them with U-Pack and Ship. You can buy them on Amazon or their website. Then if you want to do it like me, I would get a bunch of labels. It's a lot easier to find them that way because it's, you know, black pen on a white background. And then you're going to need a pen, and then you're going to need your list of items. So this is the system that I use to keep everything kind of organized. You can see I'm already up to the Y's, which is exciting. I started at A, obviously. And what I do is I will do 50 items per letter. So, you know, A 1 through 50 and so on. So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna find your item. Over here I have my piles of clothes. Very nice. So we're just gonna take that same theory sweater and I'm gonna look it up on my chart here. There it is. So this one's gonna be X39. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a label, gonna write X39, leave it there for a second because we gotta put this in a bag first. So what I like to do with all my items is I like to fold them really nice, just because, you know, then when they open it up, it looks kind of nice, like it actually came from a store or something. So I'll lay it out flat like this, take one sleeve, I'll fold it over, just like that, take the other sleeve, fold it over, and then I'll fold over pretty much like that, so it meets right in the middle, and then I'll just flip it up like that. So that's how I'm gonna put it into the bag. So now's when I like to kind of just take a look and make sure there's nothing on it, there's no fuzzies. Nope, looks pretty good. Then we're gonna grab a bag, go ahead and place it in there. I like to have it so that the nice side where there's not the seam, you know, the attachment, is the one that has the label, so that when they pick it up, it's gonna have the nice label. They'll be like, oh yeah, that is what I ordered. And then, you know, you'll take off the sticky part and you'll flip it like that. Very nice. So now we have a package. I like to kind of get the air out so it doesn't take up too much room. And that's when you're gonna come over here. You're gonna rip off the label, put it on there, and yay, now it's all ready to go. And that can go into one of your storage bins, and that's what I'll show you next. All right, so we are currently in my garage. You'll probably hear the dryer going on in the background. And I just wanted to show you how I store my items. I have, let's see, 12 bins, which is a pretty good amount to have if you have about 500 listings. I think I'm at 550 right now. So I definitely need to get a couple more bins because these are definitely a little crammed. But I just want to show you what kind of system I have going on. So as you'll see from this one, this is a pretty good example. It originally started as the H bin, then it was the S, now it's R and S. So what I do is, as time goes on and there's less and less items in the bin, I'll end up switching them or putting in 2 different bins worth of items into one bin. So it's a really good way to conserve space and not just have a bin that has 3 items in it and I'm waiting for those 3 items to sell. These are just bins from Office Depot. I think they were like $8 or $9. Now what I'd like to do is do 50 items per letter. So it'll be R1 through 50, S1 through 50. These can generally hold, I wanna say about 40, 50 items, but they get really full at that point and they get very, very heavy. So just keep that in mind. You're gonna build some great arm muscles moving these around. So I just wanna show you what the inside looks like. A bit crammed, as you can tell, but each bag here, we have the item, it's folded all nice inside, it's sealed, and there's its label. So when I'm looking for the item, I'll look up what the label is, and then I'll find it in this lovely pile of clothing. Now, inevitably, you are not going to be able to fit everything into a bag because there's, you know, big jackets and stuff. So this is what I do with all the large items. Put them in the closet, shove everything in the closet, right? So we have it all kind of folded. I filled it nice when I first put it in there, but you know, things happen. So you can see it's a little crammed, but the really nice stuff I like to hang up, or the stuff that I feel like needs it, like vintage fur coat, really nice diesel leather jackets, got some other leather things. And then down here we have a few more sweaters and things, and then we got my bag of shoes. I don't recommend selling shoes. I want to say that they're the #1 returned item on eBay just because they have to be such an exact fit. It's the same reason I try to avoid pants or really tight pants, just because they have to fit so perfectly, and if they don't, then you have a return, and that's just not what you want to deal with.